you want me to I'll repeat that.
Well, just
with 250,000 apps out there, it's extremely difficult to get noticed. And you now have the big names, Electronic Arts and a lot of the other gaming companies that have the means and have the money to properly market their apps. When you're an app in a sea of apps, you've got to distinguish yourselves. But it's one thing having a great app, which we think we do. It's another thing to market it properly. So it's a challenge. We have some challenges in front of us and that's why we're really working through the community, because we feel that these authors and illustrators will help spread the word for us. Oh, yeah. So it's really a mutual relationship. It's a mutual beneficiary relationship.
They've all learned to be self-marketers too, haven't
Absolutely.
they? And
Absolutely.
A lot of it is dealing directly with the public.
Exactly.
Do you see retail having any role in this marketing at all? This new book world?
Well, actually, I want to address that, because we feel that this app is also a good tool for authors who want to market their print books. So
awesome.
Any page you can actually feature your website and point a user to the fact that you have a physical book that you want to sell. And it can encourage additional sales, because as much as people would like to think that the physical book is going away, being a son of a librarian, and maybe I'm wrong, because I used to say that Windows will never replace DOS, and I was wrong about that. So I'm not saying I'm right, but I just don't see physical books going away. There's still something special about being able to hold a physical book and flipping through that book, even without it being interactive. There's nothing that replaces a physical book. So for us, we're not looking to replace books. We're not going to cause the death of the book. What we're doing is hopefully offering yet another way to read a book, and not only that, we're offering a new way of marketing your books. So if you love a certain character and you feel that your neighbor who maybe doesn't have an iPad and doesn't have an iPhone and doesn't have a computer, but they can benefit from this great story, then hey, lead them right to the author's site where they can just purchase that physical book for their neighbor or friend or family member. So it's really a good means to market within that retail market, within the physical world.
And some of your digital books, you see a possibility of them evolving to print books.
Absolutely.
If they cut really well in the marketplace.
Absolutely. And for authors that are struggling out there, it's very difficult for them to publish a physical book. Now, Amazon has made it a little easier with being able to do a print on demand, but it's still a lot easier to deliver books through digital media. So once your digital book becomes popular, you may open yourself a market up for the actual printed physical book.
Well, as a programmer for years in business, how does it feel to be inventor, both of you, of a new literary culture, a new art form in civilization? I mean, you're really unfolding something brand new.
It's very exciting.
A whole new language.
We call it a book. We don't call it a game, but we're evolving into a game platform. But it's an experience. So it's going to be. We don't know what the end experience is going to be, but we're creating experiences one Interact book at a time. So that's what we're all about: is finding the best material, the best IP, the best illustrators, the best writers, and the best interactive designers to create the most unique experiences. And those are what's going to be, successful. We're out there looking, hopefully, to find the next Dr. Seuss that comes up maybe through popular culture. It might be somebody who's got a book in their closet. They might have, I told Ezra, the nice thing about children's book is everybody I talk to has a children's book in the back of their mind, or they've written it on paper and tried to publish it, or they've published it and they've got 1,000 copies sitting somewhere in a closet. And this is just a venue to actually get that out there and push it out into hopefully popular culture and create successes. That's what we're about.